What is up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the real of reality TV. When I tell you, watching these clips on Instagram of this most recent episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville is actually better than sitting and watching the whole show, because I'm just catching some of the clips as I get a moment to. I got so much stuff going on in my life that me sitting down watching an entire episode of that, especially knowing the toxicity of it, it just makes sense for me to do it this way anyway. And, you know, there may be more people watching the show now. I don't know. But I don't have to give it a rating. I don't have to give it a view. It doesn't have to count from my side of where I am. Because the people, primarily the men, males, I'll say, that are on this show don't deserve to have this platform and this spotlight. They don't. It's disgusting. So I just don't want to be a part of that. That's my personal opinion. But I can support other content creators, and them sharing it on Instagram, it works for me. So me seeing this clip, I was like, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Carlosking is messy, and he reminds me a little bit of, you all remember that scene from Coming to America when Hakeem and the character's name that Arsenio Hall played, when they went out to the clubs when they were in New York trying to find somebody for the prince. And there was this chick, and she was like, I think she had on like a little pink dress, and she was just talking about all the things that she wants to do, and they were like falling asleep on her. She wanted to be an actress. She wanted to be a pop singer. She wanted to be a rock singer. She wanted to produce her own songs, produce her own music, and she wanted to star in her own videos and produce her own videos. Like, she wanted to do everything. And that reminds me of Carlosking. When I saw this clip, I said, this Nigga, he wants to be the star. So you have him calling up Melody. She's got him on FaceTime. And in his selfishness and self-centeredness, the first thing he starts talking about is the podcast and how the tickets are sold out. Wow. And this is all after the incident of the crazy baby daddy being arrested.
Never told me that. This Carlos thing, what? I know Carlos ain't FaceTime to me. Hold on a minute. I know you not.
Is this season one?
Yes,
what?
honey. Yes, honey. Yes, all of that.
Honey, is this a resurgence?
It is. You giving me red Christmas pajama in the closet.
But no, I wanted to check in with you because obviously our podcast is coming up where you and I are going to talk. The tickets have sold out. And I just wanted to check in to make sure you're good, you're ready. I'll be there in a couple of days.
Okay.
Did you hear that? Now, when I saw this clip initially, he said, obviously I wanted to call and check in on you. I thought he was going to go into, after seeing that Hotel was arrested, I wanted to check on you and make sure you and the kids are okay. The first thing he goes into is the podcast being sold out. And I'll be there in a couple of days. Are you ready?
Okay. Come on. Yes. You know, I love when you come in the city. You know, you get everybody together. I love it.
Well, you know, that I do. Speaking of getting everybody together, the vlogs have been going crazy with what's been going on with your ex-husband. Something about an arrest. So I want to make sure that you're okay.
That's just a load of bullcrap. Everything with him is about the attention. The blogs have been going crazy. Something about him being arrested. He knows exactly what's going on, but he's trying to act like he doesn't. He's trying to act aloof and, oh, I'm not really sure what's up. Like, are you okay? He doesn't care if she's okay, because if he did, that would have been the first thing, and then he wouldn't have been trying to capture her while she's filming, and he knows that she's filming, and he calls her up on FaceTime because he wants to be seen on camera. I said, I can't with this dude. I really can't. And then him being messy when they showed the clip of the live podcast, it's like, wow, he's really doing this. What was this really about? Because I thought it was him having this podcast tour, having Melody as his special guest, and then he's going to bring out an ex-producer of the show and her new husband that he now has being on the show to be messy with someone that he brought back on the show that I don't even feel should have been brought back, my personal opinion. I said, what was the point of this?
One of the things that's in the press right now is one of my producers married Destiny's man. Did y'all hear about that? For those who don't know, Sonny was a producer, and Destiny at the time was dating this guy named Moses. Okay? Destiny said that Sonny was conspiring with Moses while she was producing her. So there's a lot of allegations going on with this story. So what I would like to do is bring Sonny and Moses to the stage.
I am literally sitting here in shock because there's no that here, and I think this is messy as hell. But also, I am very much intrigued about what they have to say because the tea is popping hot.
Sonny and Moses.
Child. Ooh, wait, the tea just got piping hot.
As a producer, you had Destiny.
I laughed at that person that shouted that last comment from the audience, but listen, I get it. Reality TV, especially in the times that we have been in the last several years of it, it's definitely messy. We know this. But I feel that the way he went about it was messy because it was more messy than it needed to be, because what was the point of bringing those two people on the stage when Melody was supposed to be the guest for this podcast stop? Even the look that was on Stormy and Melody's face when they were coming out, it was like, is this really happening right now? And in a way, not that Melody cares what Destiny thinks, but it could make Destiny feel like Melody was in on it because they're no longer friends. And so it's like, oh, well, this is some get back. You're trying to get back at me when Melody didn't have anything to do with it. In my personal opinion, I feel that was something that Carlos did without Melody's knowledge that it was going to be happening, because, like, what was the point of any of those people coming out on the stage? Nobody knows who she is. Nobody really knows who he is. We heard of Destiny dating a guy named Moses, but nobody knows who they are. So it was just weird to bring these two people out on the stage as if they had any connection to Melody at any point in time. All the Sunny Girl had was being a producer on the show, but how many of those were there? That was just a working situation. So it wasn't like he brought her mom up on the stage or brought her brother up on the stage or somebody that she was really connected to that a lot of people are not aware of or whatever. That would have been more appropriate and proper and to bring this situation up on the stage. So that just goes to show you that this podcast stop really had nothing to do with Melody, and it was all about using that audience of followers that she has to get those tickets sold out for his first tour stop to show that it was successful, when in all honesty it had nothing to do with him, because it was just weird. Raindrops and millimeters. Raindrops. What does Andy Cohen call his fans? I'm curious, because I've been watching Bravo. I've been watching Bravo since being Bobby Brown. Okay, this was back before people even knew what Bravo was. The Real Housewives definitely made the network into a household name, and Andy Cohen being a part of the Real Housewives, people know who he is because of that. But does Andy Cohen have a name for his fans? That's just weird. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about those two scenes and those things that I noticed about that. It's just about him. It's all about Carlos. So let me know what you think about it. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.